I'm going to teach you how to prepare in the real world for Albion Online's East Asia server launch. That's right, I'm going to teach you all the things that you need to go out and buy for yourself right now so that you can have plenty of food and snacks and everything on hand to be ready to binge this game non-stop, no breaks, and you'll have plenty of food to keep yourself sustained in the real world so that you won't tucker out and get tired and need a nap. Now, this being a food and shopping guide, some of these items may not exist where you live, but there is something similar, okay? I'm going to give you an unhealthy option and a healthy option. So let us begin right now with chips and dips. Okay, so here we have one of these pretzel crisps, yummy, good stuff. We have hummus dip, we got ranch dip, some salsa, and some sour cream dip. Now, these are awesome. The thing with the pretzel chips is they're not going to grease up your fingers. They're just salty. They're not really greasy. And as long as you aren't terrible at dipping the pretzel into these dips, you're not going to get junk on your hands. You won't need wet wipes. You won't need to get up and wash your hands. So these are a perfect unhealthy snack for gaming. But there is a healthy option. Now, instead of pretzel chips, use carrot chips. I know you don't like carrots or they're hard to chew, whatever. The dip is going to completely mask the flavor. I would argue that in a ranch dip, carrots taste way better than pretzels, okay? Not only are carrots higher in vitamins, they're low in calories, they're high in fiber, so your bathroom breaks are going to go lickety-split quick because it's just going to slide right out. There's going to be no mess. You're going to be a one-wipe Charlie. It's super cheap, and carrots are way cheaper than pretzels, in my area at least. These things are going to fill you up really quickly. There's no mess. I think they personally taste great. This also will not spike your insulin, so that's the big winner right here. Next up are salads. Now, these are what I would call the plebe tier of salads, and here's the thing. These salad kits, these salad bowls, these prepackaged salads, they're costly. They're also not the healthiest option. They don't fill you up. They're still better than junk food, you know. They are fast, okay? They do taste good. I think salads taste good. If you don't like salad, then you're a weirdo. All right, but I tend to want to eat more than one bag of these, okay? And here's the thing, too. If you don't have a bowl, you can just eat the salad from the bag. You can just, like, put some dressing in there, shake up the bag. You're good to go, right? You can always just dump it in a bowl instead of being like a barbarian, okay? Now, salads are not the fastest thing to eat. They're, like, flat, they're crunchy. It takes a while to chew them all up and stuff. But let me tell you the Chad of salads. Coleslaw is the cheapest of the bagged salads. It's also the healthiest that you could buy from the stores. It's also the most filling. It actually has nutrients. Like, this lettuce doesn't have really nutrients, but cabbage and carrots do, okay? It's crunchy. It won't wilt. It won't go bad quickly. And if you're a power gamer, there's no reason to eat any other salad except maybe kale if you can stand it. And also, coleslaw, believe it or not, tastes great with any dressing that you have. Next up, Soylent. No, I'm just kidding. Don't you dare drink Soylent. You better unsubscribe if you drink this stuff. Okay, so this is the, believe it or not, unhealthy option. Okay, these drinks, while they work, you know, for gamers, there's so much sugar in all of these, okay? It's better than not eating any fruits or vegetables, though. They do taste good most of the time. Like, it really depends. Like that green machine, I like it on the left there. It's okay, but you might think it's gross. Also, these things are expensive. They cost a lot of money. And the great thing, though, is these are very quick and they're not messy to drink. So you can just chug one and be good to go for several hours. The real gamers, this is the meta pick, okay? This is not sponsored. This is V8 Spicy Hot Low Sodium Vegetable Juice. Let me tell you why this is the superior gamer beverage, okay? This is better than Gamer Fuel, or G Fuel, whatever it's called. This is better than all that crap, okay? It's free potassium. You will never have a cramp. It tastes very good. It lets you play longer, and it's cheaper than all those other drinks that I've shown. It is by far the most nutritious thing that I've shown so far. Here's a bunch of quick consumable foods, okay? Just food in cups, fruit in cups, yogurt in cups, puddings, mac and cheese, potatoes. These are all very quick and easy things to eat. I recommend the applesauce in the middle. That's my choice because applesauce, you can just inhale that stuff. It's really quick. These are absolute great gamer snacks. Don't forget things like cereal in a bowl, grits, oatmeal. These are also good, except you do need to like go to the fridge and pour some milk into them until they're good. You could eat them dry too, I suppose, if you're just a psycho. Next up is proteins. Okay, Lunchables are a classic. You just rip this open and eat them. They're yummy. Jerky is expensive. You got different types of little snack cheeses, string cheeses. If you want to get real Gucci, you can get yourself one of those, a platter. A shrimp platter is my absolute favorite, but oh man, these things are like $20 to $30 where I'm from. These things are impossibly expensive, and I can't afford them as on a, Albion Online YouTube budget. But maybe you can. These are absolute great choices for gamer snacks. However, these are my absolute favorite. I try to make these in advance. I don't buy the kits. I just buy cans of tuna and get some mayo and, make them myself beforehand. That's what I would recommend. But if you don't have time or you don't have the, determination, you're watching this at the last minute, then go get you some chicken salad kits and some tuna kits and eat those. They'll keep you sustained while you play for hours on end. Now we have food in bar form, okay? These epic bars that are made mostly of animal meats, they're all right. Power Crunch, I would not eat these. I think they might contain crickets. You will eat the bugs. I don't think I've ever had this one, this mango apple one, whatever. But these little Nutri-Grain bars, Nature Valley bars, these are disgusting. I don't remember what these are called. But this whatever brand this is, it's like Simple Bar or some shit. It's absolute terrible. It's gross. Never ever buy these. I don't care if they're healthy. They're disgusting. Now, if you don't care about your health, just eat candy. These will spike your insulin. They will make you tired. You'll want to take a nap. You'll become unfocused and your brain will start getting lazy. You'll get killed in the black zone if you eat candy. You can also just do snack nuts instead. Trail mixes they're highly calorie dense for what they are. They do have a little bit of sugar to them, so be careful with insulin on that one. You can also just buy fresh nuts and crack them, or pay a farmer's market to crack them if you're lazy. But yeah, these are absolute top tier, high calorie, high energy, high focus brain food snacks. Who can forget ramen noodles? Now, don't be a plebe and microwave your cups. Get a kettle and put boiling water on top of them. Also, you see a picture of eggs. What you do is you crack an egg into the cup, a raw egg, uncooked, and you pour that boiling water right on top. It's going to cook the egg completely. You don't have to worry about salmonella. I'm not a health expert. This is not medical advice, okay? And if you sue me, I have no money anyway, so... But listen, you get the really Gucci cup noodles, like the very veggie ones are really tasty. They're not the best for you, okay? These are not really a healthy option, but, a hot cup of noodles is really good in between, waiting for, like, your faction flag to cap in an outpost or something. Canned meats, canned veggies, soups, Chef Boyardee, I guess. Now, look, all these canned veggies, you may not like your vegetables, okay? Add some of this pure Irish butter, not sponsored. It would be cool if I was, but just add some butter to the veggies and you're good. You're good, man. It's tasty, it's healthy-ish, but, whatever. It's gamer food. Next up is dried fruit, pastries, raisins, Nutella, and bagels. Okay, bagels are freaking awesome when you combine it with cream cheese. They're extremely calorie dense, though. But the dried banana chips, or I guess plantains if you're into that, whatever you're into, also a good choice. Frozen meals, Hot Pockets are a gamer classic all the way from the back in the Halo days. Now, Uncrustables, not bad. You do have to let them defrost for an hour before you can really bite into them, otherwise they're frozen and weird tasting. And then, just any other frozen dinner. Here on the screen is one of my favorites, which I don't think exists anymore in my area. I don't know if this company still exists. I have not seen this frozen dinner in years. Frozen dinners are pretty terrible, but this one's nice. With all great gamer foods, you need gamer drinks, okay? The Hispanic Coke bottles at the top here are probably the best tasting things ever. Quick things to drink: Capri Suns, Kool-Aid Jammers, Gatorade, obviously. You got Italian, water. This is bubbly water. Now, this here is an acidity chart for different waters, okay? You can see that on the very left, you have the filtered water from a filter. That's very based. And then you have the water on the right, which is I can't talk. The Dasani water, which is very acidic. Alright, so it depends on what your tastes are. Then, of course, we have the Doritos Pope with the Mountain Dew. Now, also on beverages, I want to talk about these little Mios real quick here on the right side. These things they have an artificial sugar in them, and they will make you poop and pee like crazy if your body is sensitive to artificial sugars, so beware of that. Otherwise, enjoy some bottled teas, and there you go. And again, the following is not medical advice. It is not anything other than my just me recommending things to myself, okay? In the top left, we have heartburn medicines. If there's one thing that gamer snacks will upset your tummy is, heartburn, maybe a stomach ache. These things can absolutely ruin a gaming session. So having some antacids, very much helps. If you get ganked in the black zone or lose all your stuff and you're feeling depressed, take some fish oil. Fish oil will cure your depression, not medical advice. These two will help with fat loss. If you are starving yourself during this Albion session, take some B5 and niacin. There you go. That'll help out with the fat loss. You absolutely need your vitamin D. You're not going out in the sun unless you have a laptop or you're on a cell phone outside. So get that vitamin D. Make sure you take your multivitamins so you can get fully buffed up. If you have issues with your brain not being able to focus, maybe OCD, or you're just like going crazy and your brain is just not focusing on Albion at all, then take some inositol. And of course, if you're suffering from any kind of pain, make sure you have some kind of aspirin or Tylenol or ibuprofen, any of that kind of stuff, because you don't want to not have this. You would hate to have to end a session early because you have a bad headache and you have to go lay down, and that's going to lose a lot of progress. Now, these are some classic choices, okay? You can always just get a pizza before the servers open, okay? Maybe have one delivered if you're rich and lazy. You can just straight up eat deli meat out of the tub. You don't need to make a sandwich. What, do you follow the rules? Are you like one with society? You play Albion Online. Of course you're not part of society. Just grab fistfuls of ham and turkey and shove it in your mouth, okay? Or you just eat peanut butter right out of the jar with a spoon. Just eat it like it's candy, okay? And there's ice cream cups. Those are nice, Ice cream cups aren't bad. And that is the Albion Online in real life prep guide for the East Asia servers. I'm Swole Benji, thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Go get those groceries, go get your shopping done. Make sure that you have a nice, well-stocked fridge full of gamer treats and eats so that you don't have to spend too much time in the bathroom or worrying about food or any of that kind of stuff. If this video helped you out, and you want to help out my grocery bill, click the thanks button down below. Click the join button down below. Gets you access to private, more personal videos. Also, on the right side of your screen is a video you should absolutely click. Go ahead, watch that video. It's handpicked just for you right by Google's amazing algorithm. They know you better than you know yourself. They can read your mind. That's what the 5G is. Anyway, videos every day. I read every comment. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Take care.